We do. It's like you beat the number 2 team at their place, and then it's like, what do you got for them, Johnny? Well, you get number 1 at home. So, yeah, we'll continue that theme, and I think it's realistic. I think really what we did was we just found ways to absolutely go for some stuff, and then we had a good setup, and then the players played great. Our offense was tremendous last week, and especially being on the road, and I'm thankful for it because that was a really good team. That was an Omaha type team that we played that was 24-1 at home. So the players played great. We're still talking about the marginal growth with some pitch and pieces, and Vale and Herbert Holtz have continued to give us competitive starts, and that means a lot. But now you get the number 1 team in the country at home, but we need it. We need it to build a resume. We need it to see how good we are. We need it to see if we can absolutely get back in the hunt and be competitive in this great league. So we'll embrace it once again, and we're going to see the best pitcher in America tomorrow. So that's a challenge. And can we figure out any strategies to be competitive? And if we feel like we're swinging it good and we're seeing the best guy in the country, what a great measuring stick for us. I think we're sold out all weekend. We got an Eagle flight. How amazing is that for the first time ever at Plainsman Park? So it's a good fun time, and I hope our fans, I know they're going to show up, but I'm going to ask them to show out and create an amazing experience. It should be a fun time at the ballpark, and we've been exams all week. Hopefully the guys are ready to get back on the baseball field. We got graduation, a lot going on this weekend, and congratulations to all our graduates here, our student athletes, and all of our students at Auburn. That's a big deal, getting that Auburn degree handed to you, something that impacts you and is positive for the rest of your life. So congratulations to those guys. And then it's going to be an exciting weekend of college baseball that's right here at Plainsman Park.
What's your rotation for this weekend?
We'll go Alsop, Vale, Herbert Holtz, and it's not just the obvious of schemes. It's 3 weeks. There's a lot of things to process and think about. These guys have gone 3 or 4 weeks and averaged 80-plus pitches. Both guys threw over 90 pitches last week. It buys them another day from that workload. The schemes thing kind of, to me, when I really started thinking about the possibility of this on Monday, it made me start really wanting to move toward that. Vale has given us our longest outings in ball games, and so maybe it helps our bullpen as well, the Friday-Sunday deal. And if you're getting your longest starter, if you can put them on Saturday, maybe that's to our benefit. Moving these last 2 weekends to Thursday, Friday, Saturday series, I just thought it was a good time for Vale and Herbert Holtz to get another day. We can't make this march and do what we want to do to try to get to the SEC tournament, to try to get any hopes of getting into postseason. We're going to need Chase Alsop to be in the middle of that. I don't think there's any way around it. So coming off of what was one of his best, most competitive outings the last month or so in conference play, it's the right time to do it with him. We introduced a new slider grip that we thought played a little bit better. Thought he was in the zone more, much more competitive, so it's the right time to do it from that standpoint. And so a lot of different factors, but yeah, we'll go Alsop, Vale, and Herbert Holtz for this weekend.
What's the message to Alsop? He's got it as immense talent. What's the message to him heading into this start?
Just like we started, it's opportunity. I've never given up. Players are allowed to get better. We've seen it time and time with others. We've seen, we drew a line right here on the second half, and we won 2 weekends in a row. And I just see it as an opportunity. I hope he sees it, that his team still believes in him, his coaching staff still believes in him. He's absolutely got the talent, and I think at some point the talent has to hook up for us to make this thing realistic. So this just shoving him in the deal and telling him I think he's coming off an outing where he can go out and have success against an amazing lineup. So I hope he receives it the right way. He seems excited. These are decisions you don't make on Thursday at the press conference. These are decisions that's got to be made on Monday because it affects days of bullpens, and if you're trying to get these guys another day that had to start earlier in the week. So he's known about it for a few days here, and we, got his bullpen set up for him to start. This is how we wanted to start the season, and it just seems like it's evolved back around to that opportunity. And hopefully not just Chase, but other pitchers see, other players see that if you just keep competing and keep fighting, that you'll get opportunities again moving forward. So this is a great example of that.
With series moving to Thursday through Saturday the next 2 weeks, does this mean it'll be available for both Saturday, Sunday the next 2 weeks?
We'll see. You can line it up and give it away, and I think you'd play it a certain way, but I don't. Our club is not afforded the opportunity to look past this series. So we'll absolutely line it up. I'm the only one that's allowed right now, I think, to have any telescopic views. Everybody else needs to stay in the microscope, and I think everybody's fine with that and understands that. And then absolutely, you get through this series, and I can have a long-term plan, and then it can adjust on a dime. And I just think we line it up this way with the potential of hopeful, coach looking at a telescope, that this could be a path. And but we'll have to wait and see how the weekend plays out to see if, all right, yes, let's hook it up, keep going that way. That's what I want, to be honest with you, Brian. But we'll absolutely, other than that, the setup, we'll just look at this weekend, play this weekend out, and then see if there's any adjustments. And, man, I'd be hopeful to ride it out this way. But I have to look past the weekend, but we'll take the body of work that plays out this weekend and see if we need to pivot, adjust, or stay the course.